Okay, I was gonna talk about this for a couple weeks, and might as well, because I need to make a video about something. And this seems like the most interesting topic. As you all know about this whole controversy with Captain Marvel and shit, mostly Brie Larson in general. Alright? Brie fucking Brie motherfucking Larson. This woman is feminist as it's more feminist than they come. Okay, like this shit really just gets on my nerve. Okay, like this woman. At first, when I first saw the Captain Marvel trailer, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be some push feminist shit. And before you gain your feelings, you put your big pieces of bitch ass feminists out there. Let me tell you this: it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman. It's just the fact that she's pushing her fucking agenda on it. Okay, they're about to make a Black Widow movie. A Black Widow movie. I got no problem with that. If you ask me, that movie should have been made before Captain Marvel. Like no one gives a shit about Captain Marvel. The reason why people like Black Widow because she's been here once. Heck, Scarlet Witch is better than Captain Marvel. I'm not saying she deserves a movie, but she's better. All right. And it's like, and they're making it seem like it's the first film trying to build it up like it's the first Marvel movie, Marvel female superhero movie when it was when it's not. That's Elektra, even though that shit was terrible. All right, and it's like Marvel and these fucking critics are trying to make it sound like this is gonna be the first female superhero, bitch. Then you obviously have not seen Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. It's like as soon as this movie comes out, as soon as this movie is up to date, everyone just forgets about Captain Marvel. Really? And let me get this straight. Anybody like a whole bunch of these Brie Larson MCU fanboys are gonna defend it to the core. Okay, they're just gonna call us a whole bunch of sexist pigs. Well, mostly to white men. Ain't that right, Brie Larson? And I got into this argument on Instagram by some ginger dude talking about she never said that. She never said that. That's fake news. You're sexist, bitch. This what? But you realize, like, here's the thing. You know that movie, A Wrinkle in Time? When that movie didn't do good, she didn't do good, and people started criticizing it. You know what she says? It's not for old white men. She said, in her word, it's not for old white men. Really? Now let me say this. If she would have said it was not for it's not for old men, then there'd probably be no controversy around it. Okay, like it probably wouldn't be said because at the same time that movie probably wasn't for old men, obviously. But she specifically came after white men. White men. Okay, she said, I do not want this movie is not made for white men or white old men. Really, specifically after them, and after that, and she said, and I forgot what it was she talking about. She said she didn't want her interviews shit to be overwhelmingly white and male. That's when I'm like, wow, really pushing that shit. Talk about, oh, we want more diversity, bitch. Now here's the shit that really gets on my nerve. And hold up, man. Sorry about that. All right, this is really gets on my nerve. All right, you motherfuckers, he trying to force diversity. You're not wanting, you want to force it down our throats. Okay, if you got a black guy saying fuck diversity, fuck forced diversity, then you really have a problem. Okay, look at like, and we seen how that shit worked. Shit worked in the past. Okay, like Ghostbusters in 2016 or 15, I think, around that time, movie did terrible. Obviously, trying to replace it with a female cast did fucking terrible. All right, now they're gonna make a Ghostbusters 3 movie. That old movie doesn't. That movie is going to doesn't exist, and now since they're making a new Ghostbusters movie with the original old cast, they're not. and now the new female cast, people are mad. People call the director sexist. This is ridiculous. Because those critics obviously are gonna get upset. They're a bunch of SJW warheads. Okay, it's like what the fuck. Okay, it's like bro. Okay, like and you got that man called Leslie Jones who's complaining about it, and she said like this seems like something that Trump would do. What? You're just mad because no one likes your movie, and since they're making a new Ghostbusters movie and you're not in it, you're just pissed off about it. All right, get the fuck out of here, okay? Like no one gives a shit about you. Your movie was terrible. Move on. They're making a new one with the original cast. And if this was a recast anyway, I would be like, no, to stop it, okay, to stop. But since they're talking about the original cast with Bill Murray, I'm like, okay, man, I'll check it out. I'm pretty sure they said it would come out like next year, I think. Probably. Yeah. And and also let's not forget The Last Jedi. A lot of expectations were high. A lot of expectations were high for this movie. It's like, bro, it's for that movie, right? And so seeing it, the amount of forced diversity and feminism down our throats freaking ruined Star Wars for everybody. It ruined Star Wars for a lot of people. This is why I'm fearful for Star Wars: The Clone Wars when it returns on the Disney's new streaming site. That's why they've been canceling all the Marvel shit on Netflix. If they when they bring that shit, that's why I fear about Star Wars: Clone Wars, because I feel like they're gonna put some SJW bullshit on us. Okay, they better not fucking ruin that shit. They already ruined Star Wars with Rebels, so it's like, but sadly, I'm pretty sure it's canon with that shit. It's like, bro, it's just pathetic. Okay, just stop it with this SJW bullshit. Okay, stop trying to force it down people's throats. Because if you try to force it down fans' throats, they're not gonna watch it. They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna go watch your shit anymore. Okay, just stop. Okay, if you got other minorities saying this shit's terrible and women saying this shit's terrible, then you guys really have a fucking problem. That's why I'm happy that dude Ryan Johnson, who directed The Last Jedi, got fired. Thank God. Okay, but we're not talking about Star Wars. We're talking about Captain Marvel. All right, Brie Larson. Bitch is dumb as shit. Obviously, got fucking feminists, and I can't stand fucking feminists. And you know what's more funny? If Captain Marvel doesn't do good, like here's it, the people who are still defending Captain Marvel, people still defending Brie Larson. Those are if that movie did, and to try to say that what she said wasn't what she said, that was fake news. If that movie doesn't do well, you know damn well they're gonna be coming after white guys, and they're gonna be looking like the biggest hypocrites in the fucking world. Okay, y'all saying she ain't coming after white dudes. Okay, but I guarantee you, if the movie doesn't do well, she's gonna be calling them out. Okay, I guarantee you, she probably will. All right, it would not surprise me. And you know what's more funny about me? You know what's more funny about this? I'm pretty sure earlier today, Rotten Tomatoes audience score, audience projection for Captain Marvel's next week was 27%. Audience score 27%. Okay, so it's like only 27% people are looking forward to Captain Marvel. Only 27%, and the rest of the 73% aren't. Why? Because no one wants to see Captain Marvel. No one care about Captain Marvel. Nobody does. Okay, like half of these people don't even know who Captain Marvel was, unless you put in that bikini shit, which I didn't want. I do not want to see Brie Larson in. Okay, because I can't see it in her. Okay, like no, just no, literally just no. All right, it's like, bro. Okay, but Disney being fucking Disney, because let's keep the fuck real, people. Disney owns that shit. Disney fucking Disney is fucking running Rotten Tomatoes. Let's keep the fuck real. Okay, that's why DC always gets bad rating, always gets a bad rating. Okay, all right, it's like motherfucker. All right, it's like I share with that. Oh no, it's because these DC's movies are trash. That's your opinion. All right, okay. So you telling me that Man of Steel deserved the 54% Rotten Tomatoes, and that shit was a fucking epic? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, and let's Wonder Woman. Okay, like good fucking movie, but it was not a 93%. Okay, obviously that was a feminist push. Okay, let's keep the fuck real. If you ask me, it was 85. All right. Mm. But still, man. Sorry about that. But still, man. And Aquaman, probably the best movie in the DCEU. Fucking epic. Great graphics. Right? It's like best picture, in my opinion, should have been. And they gave it a 64 for ridiculous reasons. This one critic said it was too watery. Shit. That's why I'm like, fuck Rotten Tomatoes, yo. Just fuck Rotten Tomatoes, okay? At this point, you guys are just biased against DC. It's fucking simple. Marvel fucking owns that shit, okay? They fucking own that shit. It's not even a fucking question, okay? It's like, it's not even a question. Like, look what Black Panther. I thought it was a good movie, right? Like, I didn't say it was terrible. I just said it was overrated. I still like the movie, but it was overrated. I watched the movie like 7, 10 times. Like, that's enough for me. But still, man, it's like they gave it a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's why I'm like, really, bro, really, 97%, solely because, and I say this solely because it was a black film with black people in it. And they're making it sound like this is the first black superhero. Well, in comics, he is the first. What the fuck? In comics, he is the first black superhero, but they're making it sound like this is the first black superhero movie when it's not. I'm pretty sure that was Spawn, even though that shit was trash. Then Steel, that shit was trash, and then finally Blade, that shit was lit. That's how you make a great fucking Marvel, a great fucking Marvel black superhero. Like that's how it works. All right, it's like, bro, and it's like this, bro. When Disney first saw, I heard about that shit about the audience score for Captain Marvel. When they heard about that 27%, they called up Rotten Tomatoes and said, "Hey, motherfuckers, you better take that shit off right now. Okay, we ain't fucking playing. We own the motherfucker, so you better take that shit out." Rotten Tomatoes like, okay, we'll take it out. We'll take it out. Did they actually think we're that dumb? Did you actually think we're just gonna forget that? After we just saw like the other day, it was 27%. Next day it's gone. We ain't dumb, man. We ain't that dumb. Okay, like we know what we're talking. We know what we see, and we know what we're talking about. And it's like here's the thing. What makes Wonder Woman so good? They didn't push a feminist agenda. Okay, they didn't like go like they showed a female superhero without bashing out other men. Because like one that's how because and people want to talk about well Amazons always bash men. I mean that's how it's been in the comics. That's how Wonder Woman's people always been. The Amazons have always been bashing men. All right, even though they worship one, Zeus, obviously, but still, man. And he just showed the correct way, and especially in that time when World War II, when women were really weren't getting the shit respect that they deserved back then. That was a perfect timing. All right, and it's like, bruh. And it's like, yeah, Wonder Woman, who's in love with a white dude, right? Doesn't bash him. He doesn't bash him. He doesn't talk. She doesn't bash him. She doesn't talk shit about him. She doesn't like to tell you stay in your place or something. She loved him. They worked together. You had an Indian dude. You had a Native American dude, white dude, and Scottish dude, I think. Was he Scottish? Yeah, yeah, that was a Scottish dude. All right, yeah, Scottish dude, and you got that, and you got the foreign chick. That was handling diversity right. That's how. That's why I like Patty Jenkins. She knew how to put right diversity, but not forcing it. She messed it right. Okay, not by bashing white dudes, but putting another white dude in. No bashing the dude. All right, they worked together and they won. No bashing required. Okay, no feminist bullshit, no feminist agenda push needed. All right, like none of that shit needed. But then Marvel does it, right? And it's like you can tell they did it. They you can tell they're about to force it by the first Captain Marvel trailer they pushed. Like it said, witness her row. That's when I'm like, oh god, y'all really going there? Y'all really saying her row? Yeah, you get it? Cause she's a she. And it's like, yeah, she's a she. Like we're like her row hero. You get it? Yeah. Shut it, Disney. Kevin Feige, respect for you, man, but you do not fucking ruin the MC. Do not fucking ruin, especially when the X-Men and the Fantastic Four come. And Namor or the rest of them Johns. Do not ruin the MCU with this shit. All right, okay, like for crying out loud, like you got. It's like I'm still waiting for like Enchantress and shit. Like when are we gonna see Enchantress? Like for crying out loud, isn't she supposed to be like one of Thor's greatest enemies? Like what the fuck? But yeah, man, it's like, bro, with Disney, what Rotten Tomatoes did, pathetic. It really is just pathetic. And the fact you did this just because of trolls is more pathetic. Okay, it's like, bro. And to all those MCU fanboys who are still calling out guys like me, or specifically white dudes, be honest, okay? Y'all just stop, okay? Like y'all just freaking stop. The only reason why you motherfuckers do not want to accept it because you guys are so committed to the MCU, so hard on their dicks. You just don't want to accept. Y'all just still want to call them out on their bullshit sometimes. When guys like me and others have the guts to do it. And when we do say something like this, calling out Captain Marvel and Brie Larson and the rest of Disney, y'all call us sexist or fascist or fucking racist and shit. And it's pathetic. Most of these people, the only reason why so many people are watching Endgame is because sorry about that. The only reason why so many people are watching go see Captain Marvel because they want to see how it leads up to Endgame. That's the only reason. I guarantee you, if this was if Captain Marvel was after Endgame, no one would give a shit. No one would give a shit about it. Okay, like be honest with yourself. No one would give a shit about Captain Marvel if this was after Endgame. Like, no one would give a shit. No one was chatty as shit, man. No way would give a shit, man. Okay, for me, I'm just gonna. I'll watch. It kills me to say it. I'll watch the movie on my fucking phone. I'll wait for that shit to be pirated off a fucking movie theater, and I'll watch that shit. All right. I may not be able to see the post-credit scenes, but someone could spoil that shit for me. Okay, it's probably gonna have two, but I'm okay with that shit. Okay, spoil the shit for me. Okay, just go ahead and spoil that shit for me. And also, people want to see how Nick Fury loses his eye, which I gotta say, I don't know if that's CGI on Samuel L. Jackson. If it's not, then he looks great. because it just looks like him back in the '90s again. It really just looked like him back in the '90s. Ever watch Die Hard with Vengeance? That's exactly how he looks right now in Captain Marvel. I gotta say that looks great. With guys, the CGI they used to make older dudes younger, like on Kurt Russell and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. on Robert Downey Jr. in Civil War, the CGI they used on those guys, you could tell it was noticeable. It kind of looked noticeable. I'm not gonna lie, but still, man. But for Samuel L. Jackson, it looks pretty damn good. I'm not even gonna lie. But still, man, if this turns into something like we all expect it to be, you put yourselves in the ass, Disney. But it doesn't really matter to Rotten Tomatoes because we know damn well what Rotten Tomatoes is gonna give these motherfuckers. I'm projecting probably whether people say it was bad or not. I project probably 94 in Rotten Tomatoes. That's what I'm guessing. Regardless if the movie does bad or not, that's what's gonna happen. And I guarantee you at this point, if it was Shazam in that month, if Shazam was showing in March, it probably crushed Captain Marvel. Go ahead, laugh at me. Go ahead, laugh at me. You may say you're going crazy. It would not get crushed. It would not crush Captain Marvel. You're crazy. Y'all said that Aquaman was gonna get crushed by Mary Poppins, Bumblebee, and fucking Spideyverse. But if you ask me, Aquaman got snubbed. No, it came out too early. Tell that to Spideyverse. All right, I have not even seen Spideyverse yet because I'm not really a big Miles Morales fan. Really, bro. All right now. Shit. No, sir. All right, I'm not a Miles Morales fan that much. I may try and see it probably on my phone, but still. But still, man. Look, Disney, if this shit goes bad, this is on you. Because you constantly try to push this SJW agenda on us. People aren't going to stand for that shit. You may think people are going to stand for that shit, but no, they're not. Okay? Now, I don't know if y'all just care about pushing your agenda or y'all just care about the money. Either which, mostly, look, some of it mostly is the money, okay? Because that's what I think probably. But still, man. But when the Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four and the X-Men come to the MCU personally, by the way, which I do agree, if the rumors are true, if the X-Men do come to MCU, there's rumors saying they're gonna make a TV series out of them, which I think kind of makes more sense if you ask me. All right, but I still want them to be canon. But still, man, if this shit does bad, this is on you. Don't say that we didn't warn you. Because after that audience score changing by Rotten Tomatoes, it's pretty damn embarrassing and pretty damn pathetic. And pretty damn obvious. Somebody's pulling the strings on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's obviously Disney. Let's keep it the fuck real. But until next time, tell me what you think about this whole controversy thing with Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, and this whole audience score thing with Rotten Tomatoes. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Disney needs to stop pushing their agenda on us and leave it unbiased? Okay? Because let me say this. Diversity isn't diversity if you're just gonna come after and take out white and keep out white dudes. Dying strictly because they're white. Dying diversity. That's racism. That's just how it is. But yeah, tell me what you think about this whole situation. Until next time, your boy E.N.C. out.